guys, it's me, Flicka, and this is going to be, hold on one second. And this is going to be my Breyerfest blog for right now. Today I'm going to do some tips that I have for you guys, because I did go to Breyerfest quite a while ago. Sorry about the item in the back. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, it's not that. My first tip for you guys is make sure you have your, Breyerfest ticket and everything in order before you ever go. For me, when I went the first year, I went and I stuck my button on the hat that I was taking and made sure that even before we left that night, I had that hat with the outfit I was going to wear the first day. Because I left later than most of you guys probably will be. I live close enough that it's only about 2 hours from my house. So for this year, I'm going to do the same thing, but I think I'm going to do a cowboy hat, but I'm not sure because it's too small for me, too big for me. I may do a different hat that I own. My second item to tell you is make a wish list. For me, I'm not sure if I'm going to carry this or not because it's really heavy and it takes up a lot of my room, of my space. This is the Breyer Animal Collector Guide. It's the 5th edition, which is the most latest edition. And what I did was I took it and I put bookmarked, post-it notes in spots of horses that I wanted. I also am going to make a list of the horses I want, and I know for a fact there's going to be a ton of silver horses, the horses on the silver mold, because that's one of my favorite molds. But be specific on who you want, and don't list every horse. Just list like your top horses. Because if you list every horse you want, and you go through and that's all you look for, you may not be very unsatisfied with Breyerfest at the end. Also, for me, I'm one of those that I don't collect, I want the horses that I want, but they don't have to be in a certain condition. So if I find that horse in not the best condition, I'm still willing to buy it. I also etch models. So for me, I also look for horses that I can etch and molds that I like that might perhaps become an etchy for me. Keep in mind the things that you want. Also, do not, do not go buying horses that you are not sure about. So, for me, I've already got my hotel and I've got my tickets and I've got everything I need. And I don't have my tickets on me today. I didn't think I'd be doing this, but I will definitely be making another ticket then later. But be sure that you bring water bottles. I know a lot of people have said that you can bring a water bottle of any sort. You'll want to keep it nicely stocked, and because it is there's sometimes that you're waiting in long lines. For me, I'm going to the Breyer store the first day, right, as it opens, because I know that if I don't, I'm going to lose what I really want. There may be a chance I could get some horses there that are really good, for a really good deal. And then another thing is, if you don't love the special run models, do not buy them unless you love them. Because when I went, I bought a model that I love, and I love her to death. And my best friend bought one off me, and I bought it for her. And to this day, she doesn't love it. She bought it only because she could buy it. You don't have to buy the special run models with your special run ticket. For me, I'm definitely buying at least one set, the mare and foal set this year, but I'm not sure about the others. Also compare prices is another trick I have to say. For my family, when we went, we did try to go as cheaply as possible the year I went, which was 2010. And so we brought a lot of our own food. That is a very wise idea, but here's one issue. It gets hot after a while, so you will want to be careful about that if you're bringing food. Another thing, if you are a YouTube person, be sure that you have something that shows that you're a YouTube user, because when I was there, I had on a hat that said I love Flicka on it, and a lot of people understood what that was, but then I got a lot of questions of what it was. I had one girl that did not even know who I was, and she subscribed to me, which was really cool. And then like there's the YouTube meet and all that stuff. For me, I'm probably going to do a shirt. I'm not sure. I may not even do one this year because, of course, I have had a lot going on. So, I don't know. I also suggest that you wear shoes that you can walk in. Okay? For example, for me, I will not wear these flip-flops of mine, okay? They have little dots on the back of them that eventually start to hurt. And I would think the little toe prong here would hurt. I would suggest sneakers because you are going to walk a lot. Another thing is be sure and decide what you want to do because there's so many hours in a day, and if you don't have a plan of what you're going to do, you're just going to go around and do like all kinds of things. For my first year, we ended up not knowing what was going on, and we missed a lot. And I wish I had not done that. Now I know, and I'm going to tell you guys that. Next, don't carry a ton of models unless you were showing. I did that in hopes I would sell them. It doesn't work. So, those are my advices.